Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
It's been a lot quieter since you arrived.
Stay out of trouble.
This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. Remember? I heard there was a shakeup, but you would know about that. Must have been thinking it. Anyway, good riddance. Could have sworn he was angling to knock. Or was that? Anyway, Thala was real pleased when he... Watch your back.
People seem more agitated than usual. Let's leave them alone. They look worried for someone. Smile and be yourself. Or maybe just smile. You break it, you buy it.
Real ugly mug.
Our Deerins ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Here it comes. Next one's mine.
I think worth the run!
Who's ready for more? Hey. Well, looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
You duck. Hey. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
It's nothing like that. You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others. I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you...
No one expected.
Exactly. Amateurs. Well...
Kai?
Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej.
The fellow cheated me. I can...
It was over. Tej.
Great. Let's air all my trouble.
The bartender's sleeping.
You're lying.
You should. I'm not breaking up with her.
That's... Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? The 7-foot-tall Aumaua with biceps the size...
Flatterer.
Natural. Help? What would... If you're look... And though it might be... As for who calls this...
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the... You know.
As far as I can tell, Paradise has... If nothing else... Depends on who... Ambassador Heelguard will tell you that our Inquisitor...
So...
That's whether you find your desire, we are only beginning to see its effect. That bear you and the Ambassador encountered in the strangle and the tide of this soul plate. Look, for all that I complain about this, people who want to be able to walk to the people who like it when the mail comes on time, those people, good, they like us a lot. The Resistance, as such, are largely a group of misfits. They take out loans with smaller deer and banking house. They agree to contracts with when we levy a small and when our
That's...
for you and there's a lot of ground. Ah, the age Adir is, and were we at the Cartographers Guild in High as it is, we The Living Lands are located in the far north of Aeol. Adir is southwest of the Living Lands. The Living Lands are more arid than Adir, and the island, but its many deep valleys, topographically speaking. Deep inland, mountains rise high enough to rival, while east of the volcano of Mount Forja, the lands between them are There.
Not.
I shut.
Well,
Sean Powers, the large. Fjordmester, it is our closest neighbor. The city, if you can call it that. Apparently, the laws govern. So the city's founders. Currently, Fjord is governed. Fjord's farmers, or it, in any of the Vale, the Republic, the Cult, much as they do. Now, through that,
up to.
we should count in a struggle. But if everything you need to know about Thirdborn is in its name. It was founded by the Thirdborn children of Rawatai, Navy dropouts.
Home, sweet home.
You're free to go back.
I'd like my current.
They are a people, unfortunately. We have sent. I don't know how long. Rawatai, if Adi and this is Rawatai is largely peopled by Almawa descent. They are an aggressive.
I don't. Well,
Now you.
sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but
Solid.
yeah,
The trouble is, nobody does. They are an isolationist. They don't.
some folks get it, and the ones who survive.
People aside, the land itself is incredibly hostile. The island's volcano, Mount Forja, rests at the heart of the region. I don't know.
You have.
Natural. The Pargrunan are unique as a people. They may even the most Abida.
You sound like you would.
I suppose. Of. Consider yourself. Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Parody, but she doesn't keep it so much. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's camp.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose. Cryptic Neil! I took every upper level course the university offered on and even then, it only barely worked. I had to look at on the upside, but that's neither here. Death Guards are some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deathfire, but I have heard of none. They are people, most often paladins or their soul. I've never, when they lose their capacity to care for an upstart. I only met her. She was a mid-level member of this. She'd come back to the Imperial. I remember she was furious because the map was quite. She worried about So, think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Ad. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. In practice, that has historically meant.
Fun bunch.
Since the events in the Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodaka, and they go wherever Wodaka's the Living Lands are a danger, or so the Steel. Do you think so? Wodaka's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, then you have. But Wodaka does not. Her every. I appreciate a god. I'm an open book. I trust whomever told you to consult a watcher. Also told she is a liar.
Oh,
no. Anyway, watchers are individuals. The soul may be in a living body, or in either case, interacting with a soul. Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir, the smart one, even a cat of the ones they make good. The Lord, but I suspect many. A watcher doesn't need your. They could learn everything about. You see how.
yeah, but that's just one side to it. I don't know about. Sounds.
Don't sell.
You're not.
I rarely. The Watcher is fundamentally. Yes, so far as I understand. But it takes an event, often something. So you may be a Watcher. Well, and there was Ida. You may not know. She must have died. Oh, tout. I don't think.
The envoy is right.
Why should I was a boy once.
He sounds. Except.
Both of you, please, you're fun. This isn't.
All right. I know you're not a watcher, Teach.
Well, you'll notice I'm near. He wouldn't say, but I believe. And without.
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little. He's not.
It's a difficult job. The pressure sometimes gets the better him. He doesn't. You know, in our first days here, the work was done. The embassy was closed. And he always seemed... Most of us here didn't get sent to... The longer I'm here,
I guess.
like... I'm an open book. Should you say...
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dreamscape. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't. Thank you, Envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig, she's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. Your instincts, they were Paradisans. They've sabotaged. Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
Lot of
I won't but defend it. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that these Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes. Let's make sure to...
Not many get. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, but...
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills. The kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially...
I suggest you recruit as many out before we can send you off to parts. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis, but time is of the essence. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain, and a long tapestry of battle scars. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock?
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. No one else. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps. The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted... We're with a team from the Free Expedition. I fear for their... It's built on... because of the roots, you know, and the earthquake. We're looking for the man who built a godlike. All the gods but one, I guess. He belongs. And if the room...
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have...
We just want to talk to him. Now, my brother's hurt.
Take it easy.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried. Gods, the descent? You'll know you're headed the right... You'll probably... Thank... We'll take him to the gods, I hope Cadman's all right.
Sometimes we get...
An interesting day so far. Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the... I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year. As a matter of fact, indeed, a young dwarf and his crew. They were asking all sorts of people. They were asking where they could find luminous... I said they were most likely out... Well, Not long ago, a group of animancers looked... They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous... Me? Oh no, I know better than to tread on that side of the Emperor's laws. They asked me to join them in the experiment. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you? Then you're either as desperate or as hard-headed. The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Ardra. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I were... I could use some luminous Ardra myself. These bones aren't getting any younger.
Envoy, we've got a situation over here.
I don't think the new owners like...
Point for you!
We make a good squad. Coming in hot.
So, you're the one. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. Is there any... Oh, heroic and observant. Joking aside, I noticed I'm... Gallardi. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before. They admitted to having a checkered past back home. Back then you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's see. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, and if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter. They're lying low in the ship.
Adir.
There. Exactly. It's a little too dank for
Ending.
aggressive. Oh, there is one more thing they need. There's the Rawatayan in the Pearl I don't know. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. Thank you.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of Makul. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best try.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How...
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets...
Dukte Dragu Sakasapt Jitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second.
Marius can handle himself. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
You know your stuff, but...
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and... Oh, I can feel it.
Oh, that is quick.
You wait, Marius.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gate. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We'll figure this out, Makul. Nothing like the smell of fish and burning wood in the air. There's something here.
See my...
I had it under control.
Now. What? Wait. Give me...
You there! Are you just going to stand?
You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of her way. Envoy.
Welcome back, Envoy. Show it. Be safe out.
Good.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out. Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for.
This is not the way I ever expected to get into the bathhouse.
At least.
What's the matter?
You're the talk of the town, envoy.
He bores me to death, that's all. He knows Ambassador Hilgard, so...
Good, no. Hope you don't stick it in politics. They've been free for centuries. Surely you understand why they'd be nervous.
Tell me more about Audrey Charters.
Oh, that's a long story. Let's say it involved a dead duke and a bottle of quill leaf oil. I used to run Sperinto's finest bathhouse, if you can believe it. No, I don't. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been. I'd hunt them down someone. Come now. Do I look like...
Do you?
It was rhetorical. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold. They must have thought it looked valuable.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about...
Valuable enough that I can't reopen it if this goes on long. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs... And my life would be easier if my... Go to the docks. Any sign... You seem awfully sure of that. Don't...
Let's just say the docks will be...
You're going to...
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for...
All that education and you never... Don't you realize what... If you knew how much was at stake... I'm the only one left for the... You had the Emperor's time.
Don't blame the envoy. The thing about emperors...
I'm no fool. I know I saw them drag my mother off back home. I am not... You can promise until you're blue in the... You'd do that? I shouldn't believe you, but I do. I'm sorry I had to keep you in the dark. Come back anytime.
Good on you. On you, envoy.
I wouldn't if I didn't know better. I'd think you wanted to spend time with me.
Hey! Did you see I'm busy?
can't stop worrying about the dream scout.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, yet.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly what I think.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
Oh, don't worry. We will. This is one of the few towns where it's almost... Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in the warehouse. Found something? Good. Always good to rummage through a condemned house for valuables.
I've always hated spiders.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. Merci, Envoy. Anyway, enough chat. Right. Lovely place, as the living lands goes. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grass. This is the easiest place to survive. Heard an honest trees and word is the hunting in the strangle root has been a lot better since I never hunt up. What? Actually, better keep it to yourself. You don't want thump-chested nimdudes coming after you. Oh, gods. Get out there and explore. I've been traveling with you. Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down. Nothing too elaborate. With still, the reeds near the coast make great fibers. Of course. Let's... Honestly, not much out here. You want to make bears, spiders, and... Now... Right. Good talk.
Listen, I know you're not asking. I couldn't agree. Out here, you've got to... I wish more... Rebel... People... Parody, of course. And the still... Ludwine and her paladins. I don't... If he burns the stew one evening... That's just how I think he left Galloway's. He's never losing, but... Give him time. Think of him like a... Okay, but... I think you've been trusted with a... But as I've gotten to know... At the end of the day... Oh... Sure. Holler if you need anything else.
By the way... Never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What?
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin. Branches unimpeded. Why? A foundling deer seeking the woods. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? The city shudders. Voices rise. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Tranquility. Wait, we reach for a path. It will.
Worse than rust!
Behind you! So-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of first rule of godless ruins: don't touch anything.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? The Adra breathes. We shape the mountains. You build your foundation on us too. Now our memory is... For generations, a storm had... Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Your people. A blessing. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a... Help us remember. You faced your work with dignity when you came of age. Some. You both wanted a bud. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood. What did you envision? The elders, so the carpenters and masons. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty... The Akita's fate. Months? How did you feel? You had... The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. Of course, some claimed that this was the... Tell us, Kishimal. How did you lead? You only wanted to do well. Your fear made you... So you reigned hunted. We can remember no more. No, it is fruitless. Yet what you... Whether you caused it was immaterial. They pulled you forth and executed you. As your blood, we
Hey, envoy. Back with us?
Watch yourselves. so salute.